Hello, and welcome back to the Warrior Way News. I'm Taylor.
Buckets. Water.
Rowdy, what are you doing this time?
Oh, and I'm Rowdy. Now let's bounce on over to the basketball game with Thomas.
The Crofton Lady Warriors basketball team started their season off strong, defeating rivals Hardington Cedar Catholic 56-40. Junior Kaylee Einram led the Lady Warriors in points, putting in a total of 16. Senior Raya Ostermeyer followed close behind her with 11, and junior Lacey Sprockle showed up with 10. Sophomores Ashley Tramp, Alexis Folkers, and Jaden Jordan also came to play with 7, 4, and 4 points respectively. Sprockle led the rebound game with 4 total. Folkers, Jordan, Einram, Ostermeyer, and sophomore Ella Raggi all came in close behind her with 3 rebounds each. Folkers supported her team the most, coming in with 4 assists total. Einram and Ostermeyer came in right behind her with 3 each, and Raggi contributed 2. Einram limited the Trojans' chance to shoot, coming in with 6 total steals. Sprockle also contributed with 4, and Folkers came in with 3. Sprockle also led the team in blocks with 2 total. The Lady Warriors then turned around to take down the Laurel Concord Coleridge Bears on December 6th with a score of 63-42 to take them to a record of 2-0 at press time. The Lady Warriors will play next against the Boyd County Spartans in a doubleheader at home. The JV games will start at 4 and 5 p.m. Varsity matchups will begin at 6:15.
Thank you, Thomas, and good luck to the Warriors basketball teams. Now, let's pin down Saturday's wrestling match in Creighton. Here's Rowdy with the scoop.
On Saturday, December 7th, the Crofton Bloomfield wrestling team competed at Creighton Invitational for the first meet of the year. Bloomfield junior Tyson Sauser won 3 of his 4 matches, placing him in first of the 145 class. Bloomfield freshman Hudson Barger took the win for his first 2 matches by pin, but lost the third. Barger went on to take 5th of the 106 weight class. Freshman Madison Peterson wrestled 4 matches, taking 2 wins. Peterson wrestled in the 126 class. Sophomore William Poppy wrestled 2 matches at the meet and lost due to pin in both. Poppy wrestled in the 132 weight class. Freshman Kodiak Suing battled in 2 matches with a loss by pin in both. Suing is in the 138 weight class. Freshman Tom Burback won 2 of his 4 matches. Each of Burback's matches was finished by a pin. Burback wrestles in the 152 weight class. Senior Hunter Heggie took the pin on his first match, but lost the following 2. For his final match, Heggie battled for 5th place in the 170 weight class and won by pin at 31 seconds. Sophomore Strand Sage won 2 of his 3 matches. Sage's final match lasted 2 minutes and 56 seconds for Sage to lose by a pin, placing him 2nd in the 170 weight class. Freshman Garrett Bushcamp battled in 2 matches but lost both by pin. Bushcamp is in the 182 class. Freshman Ty Tramp wrestled and won 1 of the 3 matches he competed in. Tramp competed in the 195 class. Junior Calvin Dather wrestled 4 times, winning twice and placing 3rd in the 195 weight class. Sophomore Jared Jansen won 3 of his 4 matches, placing him 3rd in the 220 class. Freshman Paxton Bartles won 2 of his 4 matches, placing 5th in the 285 weight class. The Crofton Bloomfield wrestling team's next meet is at Battle Creek on Saturday, December 14th.
On Friday, December 13th, the Fall Athletic Banquet will be held at Crofton High School. The meal will be served at 6 p.m. and awards will be at 7 o'clock. An informational speech meeting will also be held in Mrs. O'Brien's room at 3:30.
On Saturday, December 14th, varsity wrestlers will travel to Battle Creek for the Battle Creek Invitational starting at 9 a.m.
The boys and girls varsity and JV teams will play against Guardian Angels Central Catholic at the Guardian Angels Central Catholic High School starting at 3 p.m.
On Sunday, December 15th, One Act Play will host a dinner fundraiser at the Crofton Elementary School. The meal will be served at 6 p.m.
On Monday, December 16th, the high school Christmas concert will take place at the Crofton High School at 7 p.m.
On Tuesday, December 17th, boys JV and varsity basketball teams will travel to Hardington to take on the Cedar Catholic Trojans at 6:15 p.m.
On Wednesday, December 18th, the boys and girls junior high basketball teams will play against Niobrara Verdigris at Niobrara High School at 2:30 p.m.
On Thursday, December 19th, boys and girls JV and varsity basketball teams will travel to Niobrara to take on the Niobrara Verdigris Cougars. Girls JV will play at 4 p.m. Boys JV will play at 5 p.m. Girls varsity play at 6:15 p.m. and boys varsity will play at 8 p.m.
A wrestling triangular will be held at the Crofton High School versus Viborg Hurley in Wakefield starting at 6:30 p.m. A wrestling triangular will be held at the Crofton High School versus Viborg Hurley in Wakefield starting at 6:30 p.m. There will also be a varsity boys basketball game versus Niobrara Verdigris at the Niobrara High School at 8 p.m.
On Friday, December 20th, school will dismiss at 1 p.m. for the winter break.
Varsity and JV boys and girls basketball will play versus Creighton at home starting at 2 p.m.
I'm Jace,
And I'm Thomas.
and this is
The Warrior Way News.
Stick around for one more thing.
See you next week.
Welcome to Camp Rising Sun, where we take you on a trip back in time.
During this experience, you will have a glimpse back to the
Lucy Age. While you experience this camp, you will become an Australopithecine.
which lived about 4.4 to 1.4 million years ago.
We will feed you a strict diet of whatever you may find, including trees, leaves. You are a bipedal monkey. We will shrink you down to the appropriate height and weight and then ship you to Eastern Africa.
You may experience this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for a low price of $700 or $59.99 if you bring your own tree.
Save the trees. Oh, and we promise we will bring you back. If you make it. Cut.